I almost didn't create this video, just fear of how people would react. The myth of this character that I've created exposed. At 18 years old, I experienced my first heartbreak. That happens, that's life. And something odd, unusual happened, and it triggered something inside my mind, and it sort of sent me down this horrific downward spiral. I absolutely lost my mind. It was a mental crisis for myself. For months, I underwent absolute isolation from the world. My second semester at school is when this occurred. I failed every single class that I took my second semester of college. And for 4 months, I could quite literally count the amount of words I verbally spoke to other people on my fingers. I was at war in my own mind. My 1-year body transformation shocked the world. And if you were to see a picture of me before and after I started lifting weights, you almost wouldn't recognize me. The craziest thing to all that was how reciprocated that was in my own mind. I was in a complete state of unrecognition. I didn't know myself. I certainly lost myself. I was at war in my own mind. And in that war, I gutted out a lot. And I'm not so in tune with my emotions nowadays. In relation to emotion, I don't feel much. It's made me mean, made me bitter. I don't care about many people besides myself, and it's something I'm certainly working on. I've always wanted to change the world, even if it's just a little. So I started making these videos, and specifically about weightlifting, because I know fitness is something that all human beings can relate to, and everybody wants to be healthy and look good. And weightlifting, bodybuilding is not just what it is, it's so much more. You can certainly reinvent yourself and go through an entire process of absolute self-transcendence. And so I've settled on that field, and I love bodybuilding. And so I started making those videos in hopes that I can give back to the world and alter and change it fragments at a time, piece by piece. I often get questions about motivation. I don't look to motivation, it finds me. It certainly finds me. Something I'll say about motivation, and I'm not sure how this will come out, but I always hear it. Like, if you can just quiet your mind real quick, and I mean, don't you hear that? Don't you hear that? I'll tell you what I hear, and what I always hear, and it's just, sometimes I can't seem to get out of my mind, and it drives me insane. It arrives always when I'm letting the line slip. I hear from my future wife, I hear from my future kids in my head all day. Don't you realize what you could be when you don't give it your all, when you don't push, when you don't fight a little on your sets in the gym, on your workouts, not making videos? By not constantly seeking to progress daily, you're not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting us. So I seek pain, I seek discomfort. I always seek that. I fought quite literally a war in my mind. I got to the point where and don't take this lightly, vocally crying out for death, wanting to die. You see, I came at this crossroads in life, as we typically do, a position we typically find ourselves in, and I had to make a decision. I could either take my life, or I could take control of it. still here. Which one did I choose? Hustle culture is disappearing. It's becoming obsolete. Nobody has a work ethic. I just wanted to be somebody. It was a choice to be great. You can be great too.